Oh, hello. Hello, everybody. Wow, I'm coming through real quiet today. Am I not? I feel like I am. Let's quickly turn myself up in the filters. Because I'm like not even... You want to talk loud. I'm not even getting to the red. So I feel like I need to be a tiny bit... Just a tiny bit. Like that. Boom. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong one. There you go. We had Happy or whatever his name was in the top left just then. Top left? Top right. Right. Wait, left for me, right for you guys, because I'm like mirrored. That's me pointing to my left. But I guess that isn't mirrored, because if you're looking at me, that's right, yeah. Let's announce what I'm doing. Come on, Blender. There we go. Oh, let's play some music. I was going to say it was a bit weird right now. There you go. That's a bit better. I still don't feel like I'm loud enough, though. Do you guys? Maybe I am. I mean... Ah! Ah! Wait, did it just cut me out? Wait, did it just cut me out? I can hear like the audio being in. Yeah, I definitely feel like I've got to be a tiny bit louder. 1 second. Wait, what is my volume adjustment? No, volume mixer. No. Volume settings or properties. Oh, Matt, how do I get to like the old properties? Was it like this? Let's see, maybe I'm just not... Oh, device property, no? I am at 100% apparently, that's fine. Every stream, I just set up new settings and I forget how I changed them. So there's like 5 then. Hello? Am I louder now? Am I louder now? I think that sounds a bit better. Oh well. Let's see what people say when they get in. I just don't want like the music to be obviously louder than me. I want you guys to hear me more than the music. You know what I mean? My voice is more important. I've done my shut up a bit too much. There you go. I can never get behind fully buttoning up his shirt because someone. I don't like. Weirdly enough, I wear a chain, but I don't like things like around this part of my neck. When you fully do something up, you've got like tension there. I don't like that. I don't want to wear a choker. That's pretty much what I'm saying. Desktop. Oh yeah, my desktop's clean now, isn't it? Oh, what the hell? That means I've saved everything to my F drive. There, here it is. So we've got boat assets. And we've got main boat. Then we go... what should we call that? Main... That's a score. Main body. Oh! Just going to export the entire scene. Well, now we wait for it to do that. Let's go charge up my phone while I wait. So I feel like this has to be done with tiling textures. But what tiling textures? Oh, wow, did I get there for the first time? Hell yeah. I'm just that good. Let's get a decent amount of work done today, you know? Come on, Blender. After we wait for Blender, of course. don't know why I've never wrote Amazon like this before. So you have no idea why it's saved like that when I type Amazon in. Like, what? It's always boggled my mind. Alright. Let's check how much a 3070 is. Really? Jesus Christ. So expensive. What about a 270? 260? Oh my, how much is a 1080? I've got a 1080 Ti. I bet you can't even buy one anymore. 3060. What about if we go we buy, which is CX, there you go. Ti. I mean, that's my card, and it's 590 is still expensive, actually. What about a laughing in 38, mate? Oh, hey, Tay Oldham, what the hell's it going, man? I haven't seen you here for a while. Apparently cards are really expensive right now, and I'm just looking. 900. Well, that is the 270. What about 280? What about 270? Okay, 270 Super for only 640. That's not too bad. How's it going, man? I haven't seen you here in a hot second. Last you said about your life was getting really, like, hectic, and you didn't have too much time for things. Oh. Okay, let's re-export that again. And keep selected object on. There you go. I've been kicking my A for a while. So I made a game. You made a game? Well, like it's on Steam. Can you tell me what it is? Is it on Steam or is it just like a... And had a child? A child. That's amazing, man. How did you do both? What the heck? Dying Light 2. Ooh. I must know this game. I was actually going to do Jump King on today's stream, but I completed it, so I was like, oh, and yes, it's on Steam. What is it? Tell me. I want it. I want to support my boy. You made a game. God, you're like much more dedicated than me. Hot damn. I have a job now. I work full time from home doing 3D art. I don't think you'd know about that, right? Saboteur? Saboteur's all... That's like, that was a PS2 game, right? Oh, look at this. Whoa, it's like super retro. Is it like a retro beat 'em up? I watched the trailer. You didn't know about... Yeah, well, full time as a lead artist, believe it or not. Oh, this is cool, man. I made it. That's the wrong one. Oh! I love old style looking games. Whoops. This one, I assume, then. This one? Oh, pretty cheap. There's a sound steamer. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. Rip. Mate, he goes fast. This is kind of cool. I think these... Wait, so is someone playing as that monster? Because I think that's hilarious as well. Oh, no, single player, single player. This looks interesting. That's cool. That's I've done like that effect before. It looks really cool. That's the new single player mode you just released. Ah, okay. Oh. I might buy that. I'm gonna leave that up so I remember. Yeah, if you haven't, you've not. What was the last thing you'd have seen me do? Have you been in streams before and just like sat in the background, or is this the first time you've come back? Because this scene has taken me like a year to do. Admittedly, I do work full time, like I said, so I haven't had time to actually properly work on it a lot. But we've been having a lot of fun with this scene, making a lot of stuff I've never even thought about making. It's been pretty awesome. It's just been a good time. I'll move that into a multiplayer as well, so a player will be a monster. That'd be fun. That'd be hilarious. I think that's so funny when someone runs around as the monster, especially when it's like a silly game. Like Dead by Daylight's not necessarily serious, but there's a lot more. I don't know. When I played it with people, it's just a lot more like stagnant, I guess. Whereas like when you just clobber people, I think it's hilarious. Oh, like, you know what? Like Hunter, or for Source Filmmaker, Source Engine. That game was brilliant. You just jump down and freaking kill people. Illustrator thought so. We just exported that. We bring that back into the engine. Boat main body. Oh, I already called it this. Yes, this before. Not on the desktop now. It'll be the D or the F drive. Desktop. Boat assets. Main boat. Main body. Done. Oh, I had a feeling it was going to do that. So this needs to go on to here. There you go. And then this, I don't know what we're going to do yet. Like, we could just throw a wood on it. I mean, I'll have to rotate it. I think it's a terrible idea. It should be for silly fun. Yeah, I love that. I mean, that's what the company I'm working with at the moment. We're doing like a silly game. It should be on Steam. Well, Steam to pre-tumble. Is that alright? Or rather N-tumble, so not N-tumble. I don't think the videos really demonstrate the game as much as I'd hope. Just the fighting part. But yeah, it's just like, it's kind of like a little bit like Gang Beasts. You just beat each other up and use items on each other and stuff. You can grow big with some items. Yeah, it's just about beating each other up. But I basically be doing the environments. If we go to, I was showing this off the other day. I did showing off. It's not anything fantastic art wise, but I didn't do all the art and what you just saw either, because a lot of that was pre-made stuff. But if we look at, that's not the right thingy. If we look at the unfortunately they've only posted one of the full environments. This one, like this. And the freaking video is low quality anyway, but I put this together, which was really cool. That's the bridge. I revamped all the background and everything. And yeah, it's just been really fun. I've done a bunch of other environments that we've not showed off yet. I made some flying cows. That was cool. I made this entire environment that you can see going on here, or at least put it together. A lot of the assets are mine. Twitter video. Twitter video just is trash. Like, it makes the end of the video usually good quality, but the rest of it freaking sucks. I don't get it. That's why I don't post. I don't like posting stuff on Twitter. I'm getting James Miller. I'm getting so many bots in chat. Vatrant. I don't know what they're doing either. I don't know what the random words are. Anyways. So, what do we want for this? Do we want something like that and I just scale it? Like, I could manually texture it, but it's a very large object, so it feels like that's just a wrong thing to do. That, obviously, it will get baked, obviously, right now, because I've only just put on the map, which makes... Oh, static, which makes me realize I need to... What else is static? Oh, what else is movable? Sorry. Alright, yeah, I want to do all of these. These need to be thingy. What I need to do is, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. And then I need to make it so it's resolution. It can be 248. Apply. And I'm supposed to do it somewhere else, but I can't remember where. Here. Big UV map. That's probably fine by now. These I can texture separately. This I might just keep as a metal beam like it is. This I need to import, which again we could just do wood on. Metal and then wood on here. We'll have a look. I could do a nice texture for this actually. So let's start doing those bits. I did UV map. Oh, that's weird. I did UV map to say, yeah, I'm starting a new work from home job the 21st February. Would be so good to just sit on my... Yeah, pretty much, right? That's what I say. Like, with what I do at the moment, I just get to sit at home and chill. And don't get me wrong, like any job, I've had minor complaints, but not really. I really like what I'm doing at the moment. Like, I just get to sit here and do 3D. The dream. What I've always wanted to do, you know? The dream. These I should actually have like the end of like a tree, you know, like a cross section. What would be the best way to do that? Have I got like a cross section? I've got a tree. Whoa, that tree's tiny. That doesn't have a cross section, does it? No. Well, I should do a cross section of that. Okay, so now like this. We'll just export what I probably should do this as a separate texture. It makes the most sense if I do a cross like cut on it. Have these separate, but what I should have done was make it so the cross section happens like here or here. So when I make it a different texture with it cut, it should like probably be straight like that. That would probably look pretty good. I could equally just do it here. That's fine. So if we mark seam there, then mark seam there. You know, talk about having a kid. Both my one of my sister, well, I've only got one sister. My sister and one of my brothers have both had a newborn recently. One, well, I say recently. One's I think a year old now, and the other's like 6 months old. So that's been very interesting. Oh, really? That's how poorly you unwrap? Oh, no, it's because I've missed an edge. Right, yeah, I'm being an idiot. Mark seam. The only problem is... Oh, no, because I'm going to tile it. I was going to say, the only problem with making these big... Probably should overlap them as well. Is they're going to have a higher texture resolution, but they shouldn't. The reason they shouldn't is because I'm going to tile... These will have a set texture, while the rest of it will have a tile texture. And I could just make the tile texture more tiled to give it a higher resolution. So that shouldn't change that drastically in resolution. Let's create 2 new ones. And the second one, we'll just make it blue so I can see what's going on. Cool. That's good. Select this. File. Export. FBX. Oh, you know what? I could do the whole front of it. So we do this. This. These are all unwrapped yet. I just need to make sure they're different materials. Ignore how high poly that is. Don't judge me. Made that a different color. There you go. Select this. Make you a different color. Well, actually, I could unwrap these together. Combine. Unwrap. Wow. Whatever. What was if we combine that together? Well, that's a bit more efficient for the space. And I could always texture those manually to make them look better. It's good. So we've got that. I need to change the color of this because they're already unwrapped. Cool. And then the metal bit at the bottom. Why not? We'll throw that in there too. Change this to a red. There you go. Or not red. That's not red. I don't know why I meant to say pink, but my brother was like, and then that's red. Yep, definitely. File, export, FBX, and then we'll go SM underscore front, boat frame front. That should be fine. Coming into here, delete the ones we don't need. Cool. Oh, really? There you go. And then go import it. Find where it is again. My computer. That's the E drive, not the F drive. F drive. And there we go. By assets. Where is it? Boat window, boat, bottle, ceiling, chains, Christmas present, door frame, floating rock, main boats. There you go. And boat frame front. Don't look at the unorganized files. Please, I beg you. You won't be happy with them. Paste. Half its size. I can't remember why we've got all this half. There was a reason, but I think it was just to be right resolution. Hey, look, a puddle. So that just makes it... I wonder if we should... Let me duplicate this. I like the color of that. Duplicate. Put it into there. See, we have no, like, edge seaming and stuff when we do a tile. So maybe we should try to do a texture for it, but then it'd be like 4K, and I don't know if that'd be appropriate. Tile amount. Let's go 3. 2. Let's go 2. Maybe I'm judging it too hard. It just doesn't look right to me. The top of it looks fine. Because that texture's good. It's just like a tile. It's like a planked one. I mean, I don't think it'll look good planked. Or will it? Maybe it will. That actually doesn't look too bad. Let's do a duplicate of that. And tiled him out by like 7. By like 12. I really need to learn vertex painting, water and stuff. Just so helpful. Yeah, I think these are decals. Yeah, these ones are decals. But there's also some vertex painting on the walls to make edges look darker and stuff. But additionally, I've also got more decals to do it. So if we look here, like you got this decal. But additionally, if we go into vertex painting and do that, yeah, you like see that gets lighter. There, the ceiling. All this is painted to be darker. But more specifically, the corners to give that's a bit too much, but they're slightly painted, and then like, I can remove it, and it's just to make it have it a more ambient effect. Because that's the problem with tiling things. Is I'm obviously gonna lose some of that detailing. But that's just giving me a good idea for this. I can have I got a paint on this? Oh, I do. Nice. So if we just turn up the size, clear what we got. Actually, where's the fill button? I should just click that. Fill. Cool. And then make this. Can I put this above one? That'd be nice. I can. Run to the bottom. Make the bottom darker. Or do we make the bottom lighter? So it's Blizzard style baked AO nice. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Because obviously I'm getting AO from the engine anyway, but then I'm like making my own like AO to basically over exaggerate that effect, I guess you could say. Oh no. Okay, yeah, see, this has to be like that. Cool. Yeah, we could also do this, make this a little bit washed out at the top. Like this. So at the bottom, if I do that, got a little bit of darkness. Now, if I go around the edging and then do manually, get some AOing here. Engineer is good for stylized. Is actually really trash for that. Wait. Engineer is not good. Sorry, I was gonna say I feel like you said that wrong. I feel like I've read that wrong. Sorry, not you said it wrong. Yeah, like it's a good balance. Like you can sort of use both, but I completely agree that it's not the greatest. Cool, that's making it darker here on these edgings as well. That's quite nice. Nice. That's already added a little bit more. I think I don't want it as dark as I've made it. If we actually come into here, I can go and change the color, but what I could also do is make this halfway and repaint, and we should get a... Wait. Is that not right? No, that is right. Let's do two. Not enough. Wait. Is there a smooth? There's not. Let's make this right here. I had to learn sequencer the other day to make a cinematic for the single player mode. That was an interesting experience. God, I've done so much sequencer stuff for my job. Like, I did a day and night system using sequencers. Oh my god, what an interesting way to do it. It worked, but it's a little bit fiddly. And the amount of times people have gone to change it who aren't an artist in my company, and they've been like, Steve, can you come and fix it? Like, what have you guys done? And they've broken it. I'm like, nice. Watching anyone who's not a 3D artist try to do like 3D artwork or even engine side work is always really funny because they don't often. That's a bit better. They don't often know what's going on, and then they often like mess something up. And I'm just like, guys, I think the funniest one is sort of like, okay, now click insert quote here, and they'd be like, I'm like top left. They're like, no, I'm like, no, top left of editor. It's always really funny. It's not their fault because they're obviously not an artist, but it's so funny. But I guess the programmers probably think the same to me. Like, I'll get like git bash. I'll get like git bash up, like in here, and they're like, all right, now type git status. It's not gonna work because it's not directed anywhere. And they're like, all right, now do this, and I'm like, do what? And then you have to specifically tell me everything. That glass material you have there, can I see it closer? Glass material? Wait, what? I was looking at glass material. Oh, here. It's I think it's just really basic. I think I wanted to improve it. 1 second. I could be wrong. Maybe I did do something with it. Oops. Have I selected it? Here. Glass instance. What have I got going on in there? Yeah. Super basic. And then I've got it changed in here. So we've got the metallic to 0.95, roughness to 0.05, trans to 0.45, and then color here to sort of what that value is. So it's quite white in the actual preview because we've got a 0 and stuff here. And then in here, I've set it to translucency, two-sided, and then surface translucent volume. And that gives me this nice, overly reflective glass. But I do want some dirt and stuff on it. I should also get some Fresnel, you know. When you get the edge of glass, it gets darker and less transparent. So if we... metallic roughness, transparency, there you go. If we're going to multiply this by this, what does that look like? We'll keep it. You know what? I should change this off stream. As you can tell, streams haven't really picked her up drastically for view counts. We get some days where we get up to 10 people. But as long as I've got at least one person in chat who actually wants to chat while working, that's good enough for me. That did not work. Maybe I'll take that out for now, but I'll probably do a translucent a Fresnel thing off stream. I had long hair for a while as well. Not like long, but like I had like a ponytail. You missed that. That was fun. Yeah, we'll keep it like that for now. I do want it to be less transparent as I go on an edge. Never used that. Looks fantastic. Oh, thanks, man. Well, I can't take much credit. It's mainly the engine doing it. Alright, so do I keep that? Because it's just like really samey to that now. It's hard to tell. Oh, not that one. This one. I can make it darker. Well, not that dark, but make it darker than that. Maybe. It's very hard to tell what I want. No, definitely not that. Make it more like red. That helps separate out. I mean, the obviously main interest I have for this scene now is the interior, but if we get the exterior looking pretty good as well, that's always going to be a bonus. Oh yeah, the roof tiles need to sort them out as well at some point. I want more stuff on there as well, so I need some ideas for that. Let's come into here. So if we throw a... Nope. Nope. Yeah, one of these ones. God, you just lose so much detail if you don't texture it yourself. Like, maybe this would be fine, because I could just have... Nope. 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 Yes, something like that. I think that would look fine. I think we need to slightly rotate it. Maybe it is too much. Maybe it needs slightly less. We've got rotator as well. It just starts looking really samey. I low-key just want to get the scene done as well. So I'm a little bit like, oh, should we rush it more? I kind of want to do that whole front bit as a texture. I'm not gonna lie. So if I separate you and you out, separate, selected, export that as that. Oh wait, what? Wait, what? Oh right, of course. I never get when you've like the weird thing I find with Blender is when you've got like what's happening there when there's a marked seam, it selects it with that seam. That's so weird. Yeah. File, export, FBX. Why has it changed locations? Boat? Am I blind? I thought it was boat assets. Oh, wrong. What? How did I get in there? Boat assets. Main boat. Oh, I'm saving it as the wrong file type. That would probably help. FBX. There we go. That one. Oh. Let's pop up Unreal again. Re-export that in. Or import that. There you go. Now it's just these parts. And then we'll do this part as a separate piece. I can still keep it as these separate materials. That's fine. And then we'll go upper. It's fine. Go into substance. I could. Do I want to go into? Nah. Yeah. Nah. You go into ZBrush. Do a manual one. Oh, I'm gonna let you back. Oh, freaking wrong version of substance. Ooh. Cool. Oh, we're not using a lot of that room. But I can't make it any bigger because then the tile will be weird. Start lives. Gotta actually bake what we're doing. Let's bake it at 4K. Go a bit over the top just so it keeps that detailing in. Why is your shirt so itchy, man? If let's do that. I got new like pads for my headphones. They are thick boys. I didn't dislike the old ones. A lot of people really hate the default ones you get with the Corsair Virtuoso. Virtuoso, they say it. But I think they were fine. They sort of started breaking for me. Maybe I should. I could always hand paint something. Probably this one. That's better. So what I need to do is I need to go into here, right in Sumo. Grab you, which will give me some nice grain effect. Don't think I want the grain effect like that. I think I want it to be like this. Probably set it to triplanar. Oh, triplanar isn't going to work, is it? Not for the way I want it to anyway. Because that's going to go like that there, but then the others aren't. Okay. So we've got to do it like that. So we're going to have these seams. That's fine. I can ignore those. If I can ignore those, you can ignore those. Scale it to maybe double that. There you go. So now we've got some of this detailing on it. Cool. Now what we've got to do is file, export. Put it as just the normal maps. There you go. PG. We'll make it 4K. We'll get nice and detailed. Sure, why not? F drive, desktop, where assets, main boat, select, export. Never takes very long. Oh, it's got to convert it here first. There you go. It never usually takes very long. Wait, did I export a couple? Oh, I exported everything. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. Let's do that again, just so I know which one's which. I just want to export that. Oh, wait. Hold on a minute. That's that. That's that. Oh, all those combined over there. Right, yeah. Forgot about that. I just undid that by accident. Okay, file, export. Just you. Export. Sweet. Let's drag that in to here. Set it to a texture. Set it to just current project. Pop that in here. Remove that so we have these now. And then go bake. Turn off normals and just bake this. Something's breaking on this, I've noticed. That it's not doing as much as I would have hoped. So, what if I turn this up? Turn you down, turn you up. Cool. Come to you. Start turning you up. Start turning you down. And you down. So you start filling in that the wood grain. Turn up a little bit more. There you go, there maybe. And now curvature. Or do I turn down ambient occlusion, turn up curvature? No. That way around. No. It's the children who are wrong. There you go. So now all that's being filled up. A little bit too much over here. Oh, wow, it's really awkward. That's fine. Cool. Then I just want it to change colors a little bit as it goes around. I think I should also come into bake and bring these down a tad. I should have done that. What I should have done was deselect everything but curvature and just bake you. So we just have you changing. That wasn't very good. Turn you up then? Curvature, turn you up. Secondary rate. Oh, sampling radius. So that one's fine. I can keep that wherever. Sampling radius turn down? No. Sampling radius turn up? No. That's probably the best then. Oh, stop baking it for everything. Just bake it for that one. Yeah, that's fine. Come into here and I want to do two things. I want to do a positional mask. Or a positional? Yeah, positional mask. And I want to make the top. Actually, you know what? Because the way it's actually positioned, instead, I'm going to do a light mask. Or I think it used to be called light, actually. It used to be called... Is it 3D linear? World space. I'll do what? Is it world space? I want to make it so everything that's facing upwards. There you go. It's going to have a lighter material. So if we blur you a bit. Oh, well, I can't really. If we do a bit of that. Set you to an overlay. Turn off everything but color. And then turn the color up. We'll have a brighter top to everything. If I do a manual blur, hopefully we'll get less of what we were getting earlier. Turn you down a tad, I don't want you too strong. Do the similar thing here with a board space. Whoa. Black mask. Now do the world space. Now invert the world space. So it selects the bottom and set that to a multiply. Wrong one. Select you to a multiply. There you go. Turn off everything but color. Turn the color down to a little bit of a red tint like this. Maybe a little bit more. A little bit less. And then I can start adjusting this to the levels I want. So if we do something like this, I can blur it a tad. Like that. Cool. So now if we look here, we've got this darkness that appears at the bottom. And we've got a lightness that, whoops, no, lightness that appears at the top. Take up that actually. Okay. Now what I want to do is make it so the tips are lighter and they go darker. Or should I do darker and go lighter? So what I want to do is basically select these tips, just do big old brush. A bit small, like I could blur out. Big old brush. Something like that. Cool, something like this. Multiply. And then blur. Cool, so we get that like darker tone as it comes over here. Maybe make that a tiny bit red too. Turn that down. Nice. I also want a little bit of that over here. Cool. Then I want a light version of that. That basically is going to do sort of same sort of thing, but be in the betweens. Do I have it here? No, I think we have it like here, here, and here. Cool. Do a filter blur on that. Yep. Oh, not quite. Let's get rid of some of these parts here so we don't have the... Oh, I see something now with that getting affected. It doesn't like it. Instead, we'll take you away and just have it the way you're set. Set it to an overlay. And tone you down a little bit. Take it down a little bit more. Cool. So we've got this sort of this more adjustment of color as it goes through. It's fine. And then in here, we want some like end of bark. That, like I said, it looks like it's broken though. Oh, because they're overlapping on top of each other. Really? That's causing that much of an issue? I want them to share the same UVs. Maybe I shouldn't if I'm going to manually do it. That's fine. File, export, FBX, boat frame, yeah, upper, yeah, it's fine. Export. Come into here, file, project configuration, and re-import. There you go. Oh yeah, I was gonna say it's broken. Yeah, of course it is. Gotta rebake it. What do they call the top of the tree, like when you cut it like that? It's not the knot or something. It's the stylized tree trunk end. Yeah, something like that. Got this. Get the normals. Run it our way around like this. Oh, whoops. Nope. Oh, wait, yeah, that's what I want, right? Black mask it. Yeah, cool. Yeah. And then let's just like do. Actually, let's do the circles first. Not quite. Does this feel like a circle? I feel like I gotta make it a bit more bumpy like this. Then we gotta like do. Not sure how I feel about this right now, but it's a problem when you're not very good at drawing. Some stuff in Stylize is more difficult than if you were just good at drawing. Will that work? I was just thinking I could bake the high poly out, but I don't think I'm good enough at just doing the drawing for it to work. I might have to do like a smooth over like that as they come in as well. It does look a little bit better when I start connecting it like that, admittedly. I don't know what I'm going to do towards the center, though. Look at some other ones, just give some ideas. See, those one, you know what, let's redo this. And this one, it's more like, you've got your circles. Oh, I don't know why I did that. This, and another one. I think you've just got like like this. That'll probably look better. So what I'm going to do with that information now is basically attempt another export like this. I'm going to go... Whoops. I'm going to go... Word end. Because it's going to export it as the same file type. do that again, but actually select the correct one. I knew as soon as I did it, I selected the wrong one. And then if we drag you in, this texture, take you to project, pop you in and pop you into there. Undo that. And if we bake that information instead, bugger, I'll do that. Bake that information instead on just you. There you go. Cool. Then we just go stylized word for you. Was that the ambient occlusion? Wow. Take off the ambient occlusion for now so I can see what I'm doing. And make the base color a lot lighter. Then we'd obviously want to do like a blend in the middle, so something like this. Where it gets lighter. Cool. And then we want to do a duplicate of that. Basically, is an inverted one. That's going to be a darker one instead, like this. Probably blur that one. It's a bit too red, that's fine. We blur that one a little bit. I look away for 1 minute and look at the abomination you've created. What the hell is that supposed to be? It's the end of a wood knot. That's what happens when you suck at actually hand painting. And you try to make do. How dare you call my hard work an abomination? That's just mean. Then other textures, then this. That really doesn't like. And on that, keep you on. Kind of. I just wanted to look like a wood end. It doesn't look too bad, but it doesn't look brilliant either. What is going on here? Oh, it is selecting it. See that? But this is too dark, right? It needs to be lighter. Just put it to white, set to an overlay. Set to a soft light. It's a bit better. You know what? It works. It's not brilliant. And I'll admit to that. But it does work. And then I could do like blotchy areas. We ain't looking for perfection. Like this. Like what? Did you post a link because I can't see links? Annoyingly. I do have a reference up. The better way to do this is if I actually went into ZBrush and did it. But I'm trying to be cheeky and not have to go into ZBrush. Because I want to get this project done. So I want to like kind of shortcut what I'm doing right now. Oh god. Go back to M. There you go. So go a bit more orangey. That's not orange, it's pinky. Pinky in the brain. Set you to a color burn? Or what was that? Color dodge, color burn? So here's a color burn. What color would it have to be more orangey? But there. I've been reading Walking Dead recently. It's been interesting. Wood knots are actually breaking more sharply with harsh edges and not soft curves. That's very true. But I'm just copying this one. Look at this one. It's like... I say copying. I'm not copying very well. I'm just getting, because the boat, you're gonna look at it from like this distance, you know. So I'm not like it's gonna be super detailed. I'm just trying to get something that when you're far away, you'll see something. That's why I'm not really putting the effort in to make it look really nice. I should probably get a different brush here. That's the better one. So you're making tree rings, or a knot because it is there big. It's tree rings, not a knot. It's like if you cut, if you had a tree, like a log, and you just cut, and you saw what the cross section looked like. Is that like the tree rings? I don't. If I said knot, I didn't mean to. That's just me messing up words. What's going on here? Oh right, I don't want. That's why I don't want this to be pressure sensitivity. There you go. But I want this to be. There you go. Oh. Then it's correct, yes. Thank you. Yeah, don't worry, that's me just using the wrong words. What is happening in here? What? Huh? Huh? What? Why is that? Why is the random part? What? Now I'm confused. Where did you go? You're over there? Why are you over there? See, this is what I've missed. I've missed you being around to judge me. Upper frame. There you go. What's this microphone sound like, by the way? That hole in the UV is like the hole in my soul. Damn! I respect that. Okay, so now that should be fine. The problem is, because I made a normal for it, so if I do this, it's going to remove what we just had over there, which is fine. Freaking stop it. Bake only material 20, there you go. I should probably, honestly, not make it 4K. There's no way I'm using a 4K texture for this, so. I isolate you should bake. I judge because I expect to be judged just so harshly. Nah, I would never. Okay, maybe I would. Right, so what we need to do is we need to basically make our own one in here. Oh, you know what? That's probably going to be a nicer material to use. Because it's going to have like this sort of, you know, thingy effect to it. What if I keep it just... Boom. Size. Oh, it's just too big, that's why. Cool. I don't know if this is a better brush or not. Is that the headset mic? Sounds almost as good as the A. Oh, really? That's good. It's a studio headset microphone. I don't know how good that means it actually is, but that's just what it's like referred to. No, I don't think there's supposed to be like a hole in the middle, is there? That's fine. Alright, now we file, export that again. Drag it in. Set it to current project. Set it to a texture. Click import to here. Boom. There you go. And then we rebake it without the normals. Without baking the normals, should I say, because we're keeping the normals. We're just using the ones I've manually made as our masks. Cool. Let's go into... which one is it? Yeah? There you go. Don't know what that's going to make the other one look like. Oh, yikes. Well, actually, is that yikes? Of textures. There you go. Nice. Cool, that seems to be working. I kind of want to make you a bit darker. There you go. And then I just need to start adding the color changes. That just sort of helps to add a bit of different effect to it. I need to make the middle that one. Okay. Go to brushes, turn you off. We want just the basic. That one, not hard, we want soft. There you go. So the edges still say dark, right? Yep, perfect. I'm going to do the reverse of here, where the middle gets lighter. There you go. I'll take you down a tad. Cool. That's fine. I'm not too fussed with that. Now, we want stylized wood for you. I think I should be able to apply a decent wood material to that. We just want to obviously do it on you. And these, I could have that brass and have those iron. Brass on you. That one's definitely better. Nope, I changed material by accident. This one there, boom, boom. Nice, and then have these as starlight. How did I do that? Oh no. What? How did I do that? I've got that turned on. Why? Huh. I never knew that was a thing. Stylize. Grab this one. I only want it on... Uh-oh. Oh, it's freezing on me. Well, I've got some other stylized bells in here. Just white mask it quick. We'll use this one, but the problem with this one... Oh, wow, that's probably the problem is I've been so small. That's fine, I just won't do any more detail on them. That's good. And then I just need to do a texture for that. I think this needs to be darker when it's a tip, just to look a bit different. Just the tip. So in here, or in, where is it? In here, we'll make it like a red, darker wood. More like this. That you should overlay. Pop you over here. Not too bad. I think you need to be turned up a little bit. Nice. I also think you need to be less texture, more of that. That's better. Might not need a wood pattern on it. I actually kind of like how that looks already. I think that looks fine. Main front frame upper. File export. So we want you to be probably 4K, you to be probably 1K, probably not even that, and the front to be, let's say, 2K. Turn them all on. Come into here, go into here. Based on each texture set, there you go. Come into here. I'll just create one called textures so we have it a little bit more organized. Textures, select folder, export. Cool. Come into UE4. I'll actually pop a file for these ones. Am I blind? New folder. Front, upper frame. Just something so it's a bit easier to know what I'm dragging in. Drag in the textures. Boom. And then drag in the new mesh we got going on. Boom. Import. It's going to bring in these materials I'm not actually using. I also need to bake these, remember, as well. So the color of them is actually going to change after baking because it's all going to be static. Cool. Why is the... I swear I just got lower res. Oh, there you go. That's my end. Sorry about that. There you go. There you go. Now let's just make a master material for them. I technically have. Should I just use the ones I got? I should probably just use the ones I've got. Basic, master. Where are you? Here you are. Boom. We'll call that front frame. We'll just say 1. MI underscore front frame underscore 2. MI underscore front frame underscore 3. Right, front frame. Yep. Front frame. Drag them into. Oh wait, I should have front frame like this. Drag them into front upper frame. Move here, come into here, do this, and then start throwing them on. So we got 1. This is going to be incorrect right now, but don't you worry, we'll get it sorted. 2, 3. And what I've got to do is come into here because I've got it preset up. Go, it's a bit bigger. Go tick, tick, tick. Replace. Make sure you come into these and turn off your sRGBs. sRGB, sRGB, sRGB. There you go. Boom, boom, whoops, boom, boom, boom. Then do it again. So go into here. Boom, boom. Come to here. Make sure to turn them on. So this one's the one over here. Boom, boom, boom. And again, it's going to get darker. Oh, we can actually make it darker ourselves by doing this. But I'm pretty sure after baking it will look darker, so we'll hold off on that until we've got the baking actually done. Boom. Should really look at that. Boom. Wow, those normals actually kind of nice. Boom. Boom. Got the front of our boat. Alright, it's a bit of grime. I was like, what is that? Cool. Now again, it will look a bit different when it's baked, so we'll have to wait and see what that looks like. But it's starting to look like the front of the boat. Like, that looks like we've got something set up for texturing right now. Like, that's being textured, should I say. Now we've got these side bits to worry about. Got this. We've got a lot to still worry about. Don't you worry. We're still worrying. Wait. Cool. Let's come into here. These should all be unwrapped now. Yep. Yep. File, export, FBX. Ropes. Export. This should be done as well, right? Yep. And I'll do this with this. And again, I don't think I actually need to manually do these as textures. I don't think so. What I do need to do is have you guys as a separate material. It's not working. Why is that not working? Oh. There you go. Sign. Sweet. File, export. Under wooden beam. I put parts in a little bit at a time so I don't start getting confused what we're putting in. Cool. I think the big selling point is I need the sails to look really good. If we get those looking good, I think that will make up for any of the sort of meh looking bits of the exterior, you know what I mean? I do think we're getting somewhere now with our texturing of the exterior. Whoa, it's so different. Like, you just don't expect... It looks so much bigger, too. Like, when you're out here, it doesn't look like that's that big. And then you're just like... Whoa. Like, it looks like there's so much more going on. That's so cool. Get rid of this. Cool. I got loads of stuff on my desktop already. I just cleaned up my desktop. One of them looks very cool. The other one looks alright. Like, because I've got, like, moving backgrounds. Like, if you see, on my desktop here. Oh, on my desktop. Money. Oh, I think that was the calculation of some money. We've got some nice moving desktops. I'm very. If you're still here, Adam, I am very thankful. Very grateful that you've come back, man. Like, I hope to see you here in the future with some cool... I'm soon going to finally start some new projects. So it'd be really cool to have you around. And especially being someone who's been here from the start, you get to judge me better too. Because you know where I've come from and where I'm going with my work, which is really cool. And I appreciate it. That's super nice of you, man. So we've got a problem here. Can I pinch it more here? Not really. So I need a custom shape. So I pinch it more here to, like, because it's obviously clipping. If I pinch it more, go, haha. We then have this. We have a gap. So I might actually need to make a custom, just a high poly plane right now. I'll fix that later. I'll fix that probably off stream. I say that a lot and then I never get around to it, but I'll try to fix it off stream. Wow, it's really dark on this side, isn't it? I know it's the side that's not receiving light, but maybe that does need to be a tad lighter. Maybe I'm being a bit too harsh on it. Maybe this needs to be the full brightness, just a different color like I've got it. It might be better. I judge mostly in jest. Oh yeah, true. But you actually do come out with like if you do actually want to judge, you can, you know what I've done. You know what I mean? So it just feels more like I'm getting a genuine critique when you. I don't know how often you actually do give me a genuine critique, but you know what I mean, and I appreciate it. I think it's cool. I think it's cool that I've had somebody here. I know you obviously took a huge break and you just come back, but having somebody here who you like watched my stream like when I first did it on Twitch like 4 years ago or something, I think you've popped back and that's so cool. The fact that like I obviously I know you just because I do a stream and you've been around to support me. Freaking awesome. You are the real MVP. So if we build reflections here, do we get a huge change? We did on that. Do we have a reflection sphere at the front? Reflection spheres. That just covers it. What is that one? How did I miss that? Oh, there. So pull that forward probably a tad more. And do a build again. Cool. Yeah, I think these will look really cool when they bake. In fact, the more they sit there, the more I'm like, yeah. I don't know how I feel about these still. I feel like this feels like a cop-out, like it's just sort of attached to it. It doesn't look that bad on the inside, but I don't think it looks great on the out. What is going on here? Oh, it's a camera. Wait, how many cameras did I set up? Oh, just a couple. Just the one, because I was flying around with it. I was trying to get like, yeah, as you can see it blurs, but... Wait, when does it stop blurring? Oh, I can't remember where I've got the blur on this one. Check. Click U. I think blur, like depth of field. I don't like it actually in a game, but when you're just taking these solid screenshots, I think it looks super cool. Why? Oh, I'm moving really fast. It gives me inspiration to watch others work their craft. If they happen to be terrible people, or to not be terrible people. I thought you said, if they happen to be terrible people. Wow, what an interesting thing to say. Thank you. I'm glad you don't think I'm a terrible person. Yeah, look, I love setting up like these screenshots because I just think that looks really cool. Hey Steve, how's it going? Not bad. Paco? How's it going with you, man? We're just chilling and we're getting some of the big stuff done at the moment, the actual exterior, trying to just get some quote unquote basic textures. I don't know if I'll improve upon them. I do want to just get the scene out there and finish, so I will likely call this a final result. I've been too busy lately to make obviously huge ones. How is it going with you though, man? How's it going with you, man? What am I doing here? We got main body and ropes. No, we got ropes and beam. Excuse me. Import. Excuse me. Import. So we got that. Copy. Paste. Then half their size. Apply. Oh, who wanted to? Someone wanted to fly around my scene. I need to do that. I'll think it's one of my friends. I'm going to get that out for you guys When this scene's done, I will 100% export or do a package you can like fly around. Because there's a lot of small things I probably won't get in screenshots. Like you fly around, you can have a look under the table. You know, there's just all this like detailing that you're not ever going to see in a screenshot. So I think it'd be really cool. Is there like, oh well, whoops. I think it'd be really cool to have it so you guys can actually fly around, have a look around at stuff. Like look, like nails on top of here. I'm never gonna have that in screenshot. You know what I mean? So in like here. So I'd like to get it out for you guys to actually fly around and have a nice little look at and just sort of go, wow, you know, all these random items placed around that this makes the scene a little bit more interesting. I'm fine just practicing Blender, and yeah, I'll probably start designing my level in about a month and then head to UE for the mechanics. Yeah, that's cool, man. Are you mainly a designer / programmer than an actual artist, or are you more art and you're trying to work out the programming and stuff to get it working? Or you just consider yourself not a jack of all trades necessarily, but like a generalist? That's what I'm looking for. What was the other one called? Wooden Beam. Apparently not. I thought that's what it was called. Oh, I spelled wooden wrong. I spelled it wooden. There you go. Boom. There you go. Apply. Haha. Now we need to come into here and find a decent looking one I've made. That is terrible. That's better. That's a lot better. That's okay. Do I have it the same? Alright, let's get our metals quick, actually. I think I've only... Have they got a brass? Yeah, I'd want it to be like a brass. I can barely see it. Maybe I shouldn't have it at brass. Maybe I should have it silver. Still barely see it. Feels bad, doesn't remember me. I feel like I've seen the name, man. Back then when you were doing the Ratchet and Clank tactics, I joined the stream on Twitch. What did you say? What? Did you subscribe? I'm getting lots of bots in. You see that? Vom.red. I don't even know what that means. Paco looks familiar though. Maybe someone else who joins the stream is called Paco. I mean, the Ratchet and Clank scene was a long time ago though. Like, have you seen what I've made since then? Where's Ratchet Clank? Ratchet Clank scene. Wait, so was that my first? That was my... Oh, no, second. That was my second streaming scene. And how long ago was it? 4 years ago. God. 4 years ago. Oh, my God. That is a long time. What was this one, then? Still 4, okay. Yeah, have you seen what I've made since then? We've gone ham. This scene is probably still my favorite stylized scene. This scene was so cool. This one is actually what I animated. 1 second. And I did almost all the audio with sounds in my mouth except the music. Like the train coming in. That is just me going... That was interesting. And yeah, we've done this scene. This was not on stream, unfortunately. This had to be done off stream because it was a sponsored thing I did for the video, which was interesting. I did tell Teodor that I did a sponsored video and scene for the video. What? All these bots coming in? Leave me alone. Carol Shields, get out of here. Can I ban people? Remove. Oh, no, that's going to remove the comment. I want to ban the person. Hide user. Oh, no, I clicked undo. Hide user. Hide user. Hide user. Did that work? Cool. That works. Cool. Oh, nice. Oh, wait. I thought you wrote something else then. Okay. I was just making sure I read it correctly. I reread it quick. I'm sorry. I should remember you. Right. Oh, you know what? That's fine. Now we've got a rope material. Right, yeah. So if I... Nope. 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 Yeah. No. Yeah. So if we do a instance of that and then do this. I don't want to tile it more. Bugger, they don't have a flat tile, so I'm going to have to do them separately. Go 4, 4. There you go. Now we've got some rope-looking stuff on there. Wind. Is it moving in the wind? I have no idea what that does. Offset? Oh, right. There you go. We get a very subtle wind on it. I know that's not going to make any difference when you actually get far away. But there you go. Boom. Nah, that's too dark, right? That's got to be a bit brighter. I don't know if I'm using this one, but we'll do an instance of it. Put that in there. Put that in. And... I don't know what I said. Just thought it was pretty nice. Maybe remember as the one who's sending you the grass tutorial. Oh, and I still never did that, did I? Because I got a job and I got really busy. I remember you! I never made the tutorial. Well, you wanted me to make a tutorial and you sent me the video. Let's see, you're on my Discord. Where are you? Where are you? I remember you now! Oh my god, I can't find you though. What's your name on Discord? I forgot. You changed it, I'm pretty sure. I swear you're on my thingy somewhere. I have a lot of people message me. That sounds like I'm bigging myself up. It's not. Oh well. I can't find you. It's Roxas now. Roxas as in... Roxas. As in from like Kingdom Hearts. Is that Roxas from Kingdom Hearts? Yeah, right? So this needs to be wood. Can we get away with just doing a tiling texture on that? Probably. Yeah. I love Kingdom Hearts. Well, I used to. I can't say I love it now because I've not really played it, but I used to love Kingdom Hearts. I've not played the new one. But Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 were my jam. Maybe that's a bit better. Maybe I need to make it darker too. So it's not as light as that. Do I need to tile it more? Maybe I should replicate this color. Okay. What is the mesh paint like on it? No. On this, you silly Billy. I only got bottoms and tops. I can make the top darker though. Or would it be the bottom I should make darker? I swear one day I do want to do that tutorial for you. Life just got so busy and I couldn't think of a good way to do it, so I shouldn't make well, I'm not making excuses. These are actually reasons I had trouble doing it. It's just I should be trying not to think of reasons and actually do it. So we're getting close. This obviously looks a lot better because the metal's thingy. Obviously, this is just this. It's got a border on it. And I assume I can't just use the texture right now. No, it's got to be unwrapped. Okay. So if I come to here. So I could tile all the textures on here, but do I want to? I think it would look better if I manually do this. And if I manually do these, I should just make one of them. But should I have it sitting on top like that? Instead, have it coming through here. Oh, they don't quite all fit that high. Oh, no, that's because I just raised that one. Oh, I need to sneeze. I do need to sneeze. It's going to be coming any second. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, that was about the time you got that job, right? Yeah, you were pretty busy, so can't blame you. Dude, one weekend when I was doing like the Simpsons scene, like, oh my god, because when I was doing this, I booked some time off. I booked like a Friday and Monday off to give me some time to do the Simpsons scene from the video. And then like after doing that, when I booked that, I mean, I made this entire scene in like 3 days, and I made everything. I got some textures, should I say, off of like substance and stuff, but I pretty much all the modeling and I textured them up to look nice, all me in 3 days. But my boss also asked if I could do some quote-unquote overtime on the days I'd booked off. So I ended up basically just working normal hours while also freaking putting all this together. That was a rough weekend. Like, hot damn, I was exhausted. Never overwork yourself, guys. I would say it's not worth it. Just having a sponsorship by NVIDIA, I thought was super cool. So I would argue that it was worth it. I was just exhausted. See, I think, do I do that or do I make him overlap here like this? Then we don't have it overlapping here, so I think it does look weird raised up. You raise me up. So I think the key is to do something like this. So I can stand on mountains. So like that, so it matches up with the bottom. Oh, whoa. That ain't good, is it? I mean, you're never going to look at it from that angle, so it's probably fine. But then when it's at this angle, do I want them to like coming over the edge like this? Or do I want them to be like... I don't know. Well, good though. I'll try and see if I can do it on my own. Still got some time. I think I was watching the video, and I was thinking... Like, what was wrong with the video to what Did he not like explain it enough and you wanted me to basically do a tutorial that explains it more clearly? I can't remember. It's been a while. You know what we'll do is I think we should extend these out so they're chunkier. Yeah, something like that. Wait, how did I scale those without causing an issue? Oh, I didn't. I want it to be on individual. There you go. Make them thick boys. Something like this, right? So it looks like it's got like a tier system to it. I think that's the way to go. What time is it? Okay. Yeah, he didn't explain any of the blender process and the texturing part. He just said, I did this and that, and basically skipped like the whole... Yeah, you're right. Because I remember with the mesh, the way he did it, he didn't really... He sort of kind of showed you doing one... blade, but not very well. And I was trying to... This is why I gave up on it. Well, I say gave up. I was trying to do it. But my first attempt, I was trying to do it with... What was I using? Curves? And I just could not get it working. So I took a break. I went, okay, I'll find a different way to do it. And then I got my job offer and all of this came up. So I obviously got distracted and never was able to get back to it. But I remember that. I remember actually I was getting some progress and I was getting a good way to do it. But I wanted it to be like... I wanted it to be a way that anyone could see the video and be able to do. So I was struggling to get a more consistent way. But I vaguely remember it. But yeah, anyway, where you been, man? Not to say like you had to be in my streams or anything, but like, what you been up to? I can't remember if you said you were studying. A lot of people who contact me are studying, so I feel like you're one of them, but I can't remember. That's good. Right, so what we should do is we should probably only make 2 of them, but we'll do 3, and I'll manually texture 3 of them, and then what I'll do is I'll replicate these. They're probably already replicated, to be fair. Like this. So that way when I texture the 3, I don't have to worry about texturing all 12 or how many there were. Because I'm just going to use these as like a modular kit. Because I'm just going to replicate them. And there you go. Oh. I can't freaking see. That thing's in the way. That's about right. Cool, so we'll manually place those. I'm in training for e-commerce, but I'll probably not stay and start going to uni for computer science. Okay, I'm always respectful for anyone who would go to university and learn. Can't really study game design or game dev where I'm from, so it'll be CS. CS? No, man, that's amazing. Anyone who picks learning is a cool guy in my books. Because it's very hard for, especially like you just said, in your country, it's hard to study game design. So I think that's so cool. And if my videos can ever help you, and if I can find time to make some videos you need, like the grass one, I will try to find the time. Because that's the big point of my channel. I want people to be able to learn what they love. Oh, computer science, sorry. I should have been able to guess that. I want people to learn what they want and what they love. And if you find that hard in your country at the same time, if I'm here and I can produce you some videos that might assist you, that's going to be amazing. At the end of the day, being in England or being maybe in America, I'm spoiled. because I'm able to pick what course I wanted to do, and I was able to study exactly what I wanted, and not everyone has that opportunity. That's why I find it crazy when people pick not to learn anything, because I'm like, you've got all of this room for stuff. Like, you could, not just like in your country in general, but like in your head, like you've got all this room up here to learn new things and to express yourself and to do what you want, and some people just pick not to do it. That's crazy. I'm like, wow. It doesn't even have to necessarily be like school. Some people just do hobbies from home and stuff. They learn new skills, they learn how to play an instrument, which I freaking suck at, but I'm not too bad actually, but that's awesome to me. See, I definitely think that's the way to go. That looks definitely nice and clean, doesn't it? Yeah, that looks good. Oh, why am I duplicating them? I need to UV map them first. That was silly of me. I need to grab the 3 I made over here that I said I wanted to use as a modular kit. I feel like an idiot now. You know what? Let's not select all 3 of them. Let's select one. Let's do a nice bevel on it. I think a very shallow bevel. That's way too strong. Go 0.01. A very shallow bevel with a double bevel, I'd say. 0.02, like this. Lovely. Cool. Yep. Do the same on these guys. There's a way to copy it, right? I mean, technically, I could do this, combine them, and then I could go there. Separate? Is that not right? Oh, do I have to go to here? There you go. Separate loose parts. I know there's a way to actually copy over what you want, but this is a way to do it if you've forgotten, like I just have. Boom. There you go. We've got those separate with a bevel. If we apply the bevel, I could start doing a UV map. Boom. Let's isolate it. Boom, boom. 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 Boom, boom. Boom. I sound like a vibrating phone. We were doing voices on stream yesterday and impressions. That was quite fun. Mark scene. Let's you. Right. So he's got tips to them that don't need to exist. Yeah, that should be raised. Oh, should it be raised? Hold on a minute. Yeah, that should be raised to not clip with that. And then I should isolate that. I said isolate that. Delete this. Delete this. Like that. I remember once, the biggest compliment my twin brother, ever gave me was I was sharing my screen with my dad in university. And I was modeling something, basically showing him how it works. And my twin brother was watching. And he went, "Is this a video? Have you got it in fast forward?" And I was just like... I was like, what a nice compliment. Because it was just me streaming my computer and he thought I was modeling in fast forward. He thought I'd had a video and it was in fast forward, but it was just me going fast. You guys have really, I say this to the chat and the Discord all the time. You guys have really given me, like, people who are actually really nice to me when it comes to my work. Growing up and doing what I do, I was never particularly complimented very much, or even if I felt like I did a good job for something, I was never particularly complimented or anything for it. I had my mum kind of going, "Oh, I don't really understand that." My dad was always very nice of it. He did kind of compliment me, but when it's like one of your parents, you kind of just, you know, it's not expected. Your parents don't have to do that, but I don't know. I didn't feel like my work was good, but friends and stuff never really did it. And you know, admittedly, back then my work wasn't very good. It was alright. But actually streaming and stuff and hearing some of the stuff you guys tell me, it's really nice and it's really encouraging. You guys are super, just really nice people. You're always trying to big me up and stuff, and that's awesome. It really helps me with my work. It really helps me think to myself, I feel like I'm doing something right. You guys criticize me as well, and that's fine. But when all you're getting is criticism, it's really hard to start picking apart what you're doing right. And that's why I say, if you ever want to criticize somebody's work, always tell them what you think is good as well. Because if all you do is tell them what you think is bad, they might not ever realize what's good about their work, and they might change what is actually good about their work because they're not able to acknowledge, because no one's told them what's good about it, they're not able to acknowledge what parts are good. So yeah, if you're ever going to criticize someone's work, you could do it in whichever order. I'd prefer to say the good parts first. So if someone sent me something, and let's say, you know, it's got really good composition, it's got really good lighting, but the modeling is kind of naff and the texturing is sort of mediocre. But with texturing, I identify that maybe it's because they should be baking high polys down. I'd said it to them. So when they give it to me, I'd say, "Oh, I really like the lighting. I really like the camera work. I like what you're going for. The problem right now is I don't think you've got enough normal information on your texturing, so it makes a lot of stuff look flat." You know, so it's like a compliment first. I think I tell people what's good way more than bad, right? Definitely. You always big up my work all the time. You never make me feel sad about my work. Never. Oh my god. No, it's good. It's even at my job, I have to do, or I was doing anyway, like reviews for the artists every month, and even there, I'm like saying to my boss and to the people I'm reviewing what I think is good about their work, what I think is bad, and what I think could be improved. And it's just helpful, right? So how do I do 3? Yeah, I do 3 separate materials because I'm going to export this as one set, but I could also export it as an individual pieces if I ever want to place them somewhere else. I could technically do that, but they're already placed in a really nice position. I kind of just want to do it in Blender. There you go. And then these parts are going to be the repeating ones. So we go like this. Boom, 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 boom. Right, now we start setting them up. Unlike earlier, when I forgot to UV map them. Go. Oh, that's clipping. Rotate there, bring it out here. Is that clipping? Oh no, that light's coming from the grid now. Good. I obviously need to bend this around more, that's fine. I will do that. Cool, let's do the 3 again. I wonder how many people love doing stuff like this, like meticulously like placing individual bits, and then like I wonder how many people just freaking, it's like the worst part of their job, you know. I think I like it. I think too much of it gets really tedious, but I think overall I kind of enjoy it because a lot of the small parts you add become the stuff that feels the most detailed. It's like when you're placing decals for puddles, when you're placing, when you're doing some vertex painting, when you're placing small little foliage assets. I think that's like where the extra detail comes from, and I feel like that's not quite what I'm doing now, but I'm still doing this sort of extra detailing for the boat to make the boat look a bit better. But it's definitely, I wouldn't say it's the part I hate at all. But again, it can get a little tedious. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I do a lot of this at work. Wait, what's going on here? That bit, there you go. Yeah, I really enjoy my job. It's a good time. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm a 3D artist getting to do 3D for my job. That's the dream, right? It's just what you want. Let's start pinching it together a little bit more. So I have a little bit extra room. So the only problem is it comes around to there. Maybe I should bend this. What's that? Oh, there you go. Maybe I should bend this out a little bit. Or clearly too much. That, and I won't have to change the UVs, I don't think, and then I plonk you here, and it does go over the edge a little bit, but I think that should be fine. And the only part I'm kind of worried about this does not stick over the edge at all. Why did I delete the bottoms for it? What is wrong with me? There you go. Oh, these are misaligned now, so let's carefully. I just need that part to peek over the edge like that. Cool, looking good. Now for him, I should have kept the. I don't know when I did this, a very long time ago, but I should be keeping these bottom faces on, because you do actually see them. It's just gonna be a tiling texture though. Hey Moose man. Oh, I think I. Oh wait, sorry, wrong part. Salam alaikum. Half-Life 3 announced. How is it going, man? We're having a very quiet stream today. I say that we've got Paco. I don't know if they're still here, but we had Paco and Autumn giving me some company. Nice lads, nice lads. We're basically trying to texture the outside of the ship right now. We're doing sort of tiling textures, so it doesn't look amazing. Here actually has the textures which need to be baked, but now it actually has, you know, some textures going on here, like this part at the front. I know it's enough when you have only 2 viewers, but I'm happy to be here. Mate, it's rough having any more than 2. You know, I'm trying to like entertain more than 2 people. Damn. I get to learn. Oh, nice. I'm glad you still see me as a resource for learning. One day you will not see that, and then you'll think I suck. What if I did this as a different texture, like here? I don't know. I don't think it looks bad like that. It does just look like a boat. Excuse me. Do I have any drink left? Look how many cups I've got. This is all from today. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. All from today. I thought that was going to fall off my desk then. I need to take him downstairs and get a new refresh of stuff. That does remind me, I need to pee. So I'm going to be right back, and I will bring them downstairs and probably get another drink. So be right back. I'll be back in 2 to 3 minutes, hopefully less. See you guys then. Oh, hello. Oh. There we go. Nice and cozy. Where's my blankie? Where's my blankie? Oh, there he is. Blankie. Oh God, get on me. Ho ho ho. Blankie. Okay, see, I feel like this looks flat. Based blank, yeah, exactly. I feel like I need like some detailing of this on the outside. If we yeah, like this. And I don't want it to affect the inside, yeah. There we go. That gives it a lot more detailing. Oh, I have a little thingy at the bottom of this. Huh. And if you UV map that and get that a just a tiling texture on it, I think this is all tiling textures. This, I don't really know how else to do it, and I don't want to. I could like build it up of planks, I guess. Had those textures, but I think that would have been really awkward. Whee! I love that camera angle. When you like move the camera around like this, I don't know, there's something about that that makes it feel a lot more game-like. You know what I mean? Or maybe it makes it feel more like a figure, I guess. You know what? I probably should have this from the side now that I think about it. Level at the tops and bottoms. I clearly clicked the wrong one there. This one. There you go. As long as it's not affecting in here. I think I can also brush editing. Nope. Mesh painting. There you go. I think I can. Make the edge stuck. Aha, you can. I think I could do that. I don't know if you can notice it, but it's getting. I was getting sad darker up there. It's not getting darker here. What? Oh, it's affecting the inside. Well, that doesn't help. Wait, why is it affecting the inside? Oh, well, it is affecting the outside. It's just not getting very dark. Was that? I don't see if it's there, so. You know what? Do I not want it at the top either? That's incorrect at the top. The bottoms make sense, but the tops don't. Bruh, I saw Daniel Tosh live last night. Time to see who Daniel Tosh is. Is he the one that hosted Tosh? Like the web Tosh the comedian? You got me. He's an American comedian. I think. I'm English. Yeah, he's that one. Okay, I thought so. His face looks familiar. I think the top shouldn't have that. If anything, the tops should have, which I think I have on here, which makes it more reflective. There you go. So it has this dampness instead. So if I select you, you, and you, oops, and you. You can then bring you onto the opposite side as well. I do not see that getting applied. Am I blind? There you go. Cool. I think this needs to be a tad. Just a tad more transparent. Opacity. Oh. Wrong one. How did I select the wrong one? What is it? This one? That one. Make it like a 0.2. There you go. Bit less. There are so many decals. It's hard to see the ones I'm using. There you go. Cool one there. We want one out here. Go. Well, that looks quite nice there. When the sun hits it, it's much harder to see, but you can definitely see it now. Bit extra detail. Who Dave Chappelle? Dave Chappelle? So you say that? Dave Chappelle. American stand-up. Nope, never heard of him. I'm also very bad at names, so sometimes I will know someone and I just will not remember their name. But he doesn't look familiar. Is that him? That looks familiar, kind of. I will say it's not because I'm English. It's straight up because I'm just terrible at remembering names. I also don't watch a lot of telly and stuff either. Hey man, I know British comedians. Michael McIntyre. Oh god, I'm terrible with names though. Lee Evans, that's what I was trying to think of. Ricky Gervais. Oh, who are some of the other ones I've watched? You know what? I know Kevin Hart, but he kind of blew up at one point. You can't name Netflix stand-up. Well, I probably don't even have that in my country. If it's American stand-up comedians, that's probably not even on my my Netflix over here. I could be wrong though. I mean, most of Netflix is like 99% American television, but they do randomly not have stuff that you'd expect to be here. We have a lot of stand-up comedy shows in England. Admittedly, I just don't watch any of them. I'm not a really big stand-up comedy guy because I don't watch a lot of stuff as it is. So when I watch something, I tend to want it to be like a proper movie or TV show. Stand-up could be almost as fun, and I have watched some, but it's definitely not on my priority list of what I watch when I get time. Because I also play a lot of games, which I tend to pick over it. Apparently the UK office isn't that great, admittedly. I think our IT crowd is hilarious. You guys only had a couple episodes over there with that. I don't know why Americans... You had IT crowd and in-betweeners, but IT crowd and in-betweeners had a lot of British humour in it. So I don't know why they thought it was a good idea to bring it over to American television and try to redo it. It didn't really make any sense. Whereas The Office, they just made an entirely different thing, which is the way to go. At least in my opinion. Like, if you want to recreate, or not recreate, if you want to have something with the same name and sort of the same premise, at least do it from an American standpoint. Don't try to replicate what the British television has done, because we tend to have quite a different comedy over here. We're a lot more sarcastic. We're a lot more senile, you know? That's not the right word. Cynical. Senile. We're a lot more senile. Richard Ahoy. What? Oh, that's his name? I always forget his name. Yeah, he's hilarious. Man. 4. I mean 5. I mean fire. I'll just put this with the rest of the fire. What operating system is it? XP. We're gonna die, Roy. IT Crowd was like, what? I don't dislike Big Bang Theory, but they obviously went on a tangent and they didn't quite stay true all the time to sort of the nerdy nature. Well, IT Crowd did, you know. IT Crowd was just IT nerds and it was just so much humor. Never seen IT Crowd. Oh, it's so good. It's a very short show as well. British television. I assume it's because we don't have as much production for TV shows. We tend to do much shorter series. So IT Crowd episode list. I'm actually surprised a show that could... Yeah, you're right. I'm actually surprised a show like that could live for that long being pure nerd humor. It is weird. Eagle alert. So if we look at the episode list... Get rid of Kimi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 episodes per season, 4 seasons. So there's 24 episodes total for 4 seasons. 24 episodes is like 1 season for most American shows. It's just... What's the best way to describe it without spoiling anything? It's literally just like IT nerds, or geeks, I guess you could say, working at a company, and then just shenanigans happening. They get... the start of the show, they get like a new office manager, kind of, and it's Jen. Jen? Because Jennifer, right? Which is this chick here in the picture. And she basically knows nothing about IT, but she somehow got a job being the lead of like the IT department. So yeah, it's just like shenanigans and stuff. Not them necessarily pulling pranks or anything, but it's what Big Bang Theory wished it was. Pretty much. I actually don't mind Big Bang Theory. A lot of people hate Big Bang Theory. It never actually bothered me too much. I thought it was still a funny show at times. But IT Crowd, I think it's just pure humor. I think it's hilarious. I may have seen a lot of clips when he's like, freaking, I'm disabled. What are these freaking... Why have I got so many bots? Mate, all you bots come in and stack up at once, so it looks like I got more viewers. Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank you, Rick Bauer, for subscribing. You heard me talking about IT Crowd, and you were like, this guy knows. See, this is starting to look good. This actually looks like it's properly attached now, like it's a part of it, which is perfect. Then we've got it over here too. Got the ropes. Still needs to be like better with this. We'll find out what I want to do at some point. It looks cool the way it moves. I need to get these guys done still. What were we doing? This I could make darker for now, but like I said before, when I... Not that one. When I will bake it later... and I take pictures of it, you guys will see that it will appear darker. A little bit lighter than that. Simon from the boat that rocked is in it. Simon the boat that rocked. I've never even had that show. Hold on a minute. Is that... What's his name in IT Crowd? Yeah, that's the Irish guy. What's his name? Moss and Roy. I said his name earlier. We're gonna die, Roy. We're gonna die. See, when I watched it, I didn't know any of the actors. In fact, is Moss really been in anything? IT Crowd. What did you say his name was? Richard something. Richard Ahoy. IMDb. Loved him in that movie, and I've seen him somewhere else. I've seen Moss randomly appear in things as like a random side character that shows up, but I've not seen him do anything in a big part. Oh, The Watch. Did I ever watch that? He's in The Watch. How long ago was IT Crowd? I have to actually see this. 2013. It ended almost 10 years ago. Oh my god. I didn't watch it when it was airing. I watched it randomly. I think, was it after uni? To be fair, I probably only know up to 10 British films. You got to remember, our production is much, much lower than America, like significantly. So, and I'm supposed to be some kind of big movie guy. It's funny because I talk to like Americans sometimes, and I'll say like, "Oh, I do this show, and they're like, "Well, you watch a lot of American TV." I'm like, every British person watches a lot of American TV. That's all we have to watch. We don't produce a lot. We've got our soaps like EastEnders, Coronation Street, Hollyoaks, Emmerdale, which are like soap operas, very boring. We've got stuff produced by BBC, and then we've just got random movies that appear from certain studios. But most of us watch Netflix and Prime now, and mostly what's on Netflix and Prime are American television. To be fair, even back in the day when we'd broadcast or receive television broadcasts and watch those, that sounds like I'm talking about H, and people still do that. Most of that was in American television. You've watched TV only came from the USA. Recently found out France is a big movie thing. You did produce the best comedy shows in the past, though. Yeah, we had some great, like Only Fools and Horses, Vicar of Dibley, which I've not actually seen, but I know I'd be told it's amazing. We've got IT Crowd, In Betweeners, which I didn't actually enjoy. Misfits, I think we made. Best British TV comedies. I'm only going to say the ones I know. Only Fools and Horses is still a classic, though. The Office, which a lot of people like, I've not seen it. Mr. Bean. Oh, Mr. Bean is so good. Hot Fuzz, that's a movie, though. Hot Fuzz is probably one of my favourite movies of all time. I love that movie. Oh, I know you said that. I know it's a movie, but it's still great. Hot Fuzz is so good. I watch the outtakes all the time as well, because it's so funny. One of my faves. That's so good. I think sometimes with British comedy is because at the end of the day, one of our biggest audiences when we produce something is going to be America, because they eat up television like no one else. To be fair, that might not even be entirely true, but they obviously have a lot of funding towards production. So we want, presumably as a country, when we make something, we want the American public to also think it's amazing. But I don't think all the time when we make something, it sticks with the humor of American humor. I don't think we necessarily have that difference of the humor, but I think English or British humor is a lot more sarcastic and a lot more cynical and dark at times. Oh, you know what? We also had Monty Python. We love TV, I promise. Giving up appearances is hilarious, and in a so painful, it's funny way. I don't know what else we really made, but yeah, I think as an English person, I love our television, but I also like a lot of American television anyway. Like I said, most of our television is American, but I like American comedies. I like Friends. I like How I Met Your Mother, except from the last season. I love Scrubs. I don't know if I prefer Friends to Scrubs. I didn't mind Big Bang Theory. Sitcoms. What else have I watched? Afterlife. Oh, that's a really sad one. You got like cartoon ones like Rick and Morty. But I love those shows. I thought they were hilarious. But I know a lot of English people who hate those kind of shows, like American sitcoms. I think they're amazing. I think they're so good. I think I like him so much because I'm a very I do something else while watching something kind of person. And you can't do that with really big shows, which are still good. But when it comes to sitcoms, I can pay 10% attention and still find it funny because it's not something you have to engross yourself in watching. So I feel like that helps a lot with trying to enjoy like American sitcoms, or even not necessarily even American sitcoms, just comedies in general. I love Friends though. I mean, I made a Friends apartment as one of my first big things people noticed me for on like the interwebs. I wanted to sort of averagely go into the middle of all of them like that. Cool. We should. We're only putting a tiling texture on it, but it does still need to be... Have we got tips on it? Nope. Nope, yep. I do wonder if I actually lose viewers because people are like, oh, he's not even talking about 3D and they just leave. What if I lose viewers by doing that? I like talking about stuff, man. And I hope you guys do as well. Just talking about random junk, like TV shows. It's still a form of entertainment. Still something that's interesting to discuss. That didn't work out correctly. Well, time waits for no one going to bed. Oh, okay. Have a good one, man. Hope you enjoyed the stream back. And I hope to catch you next time. You mentioned that you know most people turn away from your channel because you're not purely working. I don't know if they do. I was saying I wonder if they do. I don't really know what people enjoy watching, though. I think it's cool that you can do multiple things. Oh, well, I just sort of sit here and I'm like, oh, let's do this work, and while talking about junk. I keep calling like television junk. Television isn't junk. Television is very enjoyable. I have some friends at the moment who are very like, gotta be productive, gotta be productive, productive, gotta be productive. And sorry. And I was just reading what people were writing in Discord. And I said to them, I'm like, there's nothing wrong with spending your time actually enjoying like television or playing video games. People can spend their time what they're wanting. At the end of, this is going to sound morbid, but at the end of the day, you're going to die anyway. If you spend a lot of your time doing something you actually enjoyed doing, whether it was just playing video games or watching TV, watching a TV show, watching movies, that's great. Yeah, I'm not saying drop all productivity, but there's nothing wrong with doing something you enjoy then being productive. Plus, you would not watch you have a voice and opinion we can disagree on in TV. Exactly. There's nothing wrong with disagreeing either. People, I find that's a very hard thing to talk about people about. Some people just cannot take it if you have a different opinion. Having a different opinion of someone isn't like, don't get me wrong, you can get into arguments very easy. And one of the big ones, and I'm not going to talk about it now, one of the big ones like politics. You know what really makes me sad about not necessarily politics is I'll say something like, I just wish people, you know, could earn the money that they want, to have a life that they want, to actually enjoy what they're doing. And someone say, oh, political or socialism, and I'm just like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I just want people to have nice lives. I'm not saying that's what socialism is. I'm not. I'm just saying people try to point out that me just wanting people to have nice lives is somehow political. I'm like, man, that's really sad that that's how we perceive this stuff, you know. I'm so, oh, you know what, we'll just do the 3 of these and then we'll export for substance and then we'll export. Yeah, I just want nice things with people, man. It makes me sad. Actually, we won't write the wood because we can just put the other stuff in there. We can call this edge railing wood. This is just a substance one though, because I'm just doing the 3 right now. So if we come into substance, save what we made in substance, make a new one. One thing I always used to see at, like, when I was let me pause the music. There was this one guy who always used to do beatboxing in the middle of the street, have a little hat. So I can't remember what he had out. So obviously, so people could donate. And you'd see other people, and people would do all different things. There wasn't any of the beatbox. But one I remember the most, he had like the sort of like, I don't know how much that's picking up. Let me turn off my noise gate. Filter, edit it. Turn off noise suppression. So yeah, you'll have people like stuff like that, right? But then you had this one guy who would always be there, and they just go something like this. Is obviously, if I asked my friends to say, it wasn't quite that, Steve, but it would be like really, really deep with his voice. And I always found that, like, I don't know. I mean, I never gave him any money because, yeah. How the hell do you do that? I don't know. You just, with the deep one, you just go like that, and then you just like, I don't know. Like, there's different ways you could actually do beatboxing, but like the very basic is just put your lips together, smack it together, go like that, but and then you just make the sound in your throat deeper as you're doing it. So, and then you can as you're doing it. So, something like that. Oh, I had noise suppression on. I don't know how much that got picked up. But yeah, I just remember that one guy who always used to do his beatboxing like that, and I was just sort of very interesting. But that's like that's similar. Like the is similar to like that one man. It's you just make the back of your throat. I guess you make it closer together, and then you just talk through it. So you talk really, really deep, like that. I wish I could go super deep. Have you seen some people who sing and they're like, ooh, like, ooh. I don't get it. Not growling like in like metal music, like at screamo. Not like, but like they'll be really, really low and then sort of sing, and I'm just like, that's amazing. Bow assets. Wooden plates, wooden bowl, trapdoor, sign, rope, random floor. What do I call it? Platform, main boat, floating rocks, edge railing. That's it. So we pop that in here, like this. Bake it. It's at 2k, because I'll probably make them 1k. Maybe not even that. We're going to rebake it anyway, because I'm just going to throw on some basic... Oh, do I want to do a high poly? This shouldn't take too long to do a high poly, because what I want to do is I want, like... Can I draw? I want, like, Hello? Oh, which one am I on? I want like the tops to have a nice detail on it. Something like this, where it like comes in. It's a bit too thin. Comes in. And like does like a... I don't know, like a thing. You got like, you know what I mean? Like it gets like a detailing on it. I don't know. I feel like that's a waste of time though. It's something that's on the edge of the boat. I don't think like you can draw that much tension. Maybe I'll change it later. Rotate that very clearly, 90 degrees. There you go. Nice. Yeah, it doesn't look right like that, but that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I shouldn't be adding too much detail because it's just going to take me forever if I never... if I'm never happy with how it looks. I say this all the time. Be a completionist, not a perfectionist. If you focus more on getting everything done, you'll have finished scenes. Yeah, they might not look like the most perfect thing in the world, but you'll get them done. One of the worst things you can do is be a perfectionist and never get anything done because you're too focused on it being perfect. You lose steam and you lose motivation. So don't always feel like you've done the wrong thing just because you've done a couple of shortcuts on your work, you know? There's nothing wrong with that. If you think it's going to help you finish your work and you're not going to get burnt out, do it. I 100% recommend it. Wow, wow, wow. Not bake, sorry, export. I remember we were in class once, and my mate Jake, who can't really beatbox or anything, he was just doing the tune of like Tetris, like bam bada bam bada bam bada bam bada bam. Well, he probably didn't even do that. Bam 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 bam. And then my mate Don was like, I think did he do the high notes? It's like something like that. I can't remember. He probably did better beatbox than that. And then I was just like. And we were just like combining all of it together. It was great. We must have gone for like a minute before like ending. That was a good moment. That's when we became friends. Weirdly enough, I have a sore throat at the moment as well. Boat parts. No, yes, I was still want to go into it. Edge railing, select. We'll do a PNG, we'll do 2K. Export. Cool. Edge railing. Oh, whoops, I did not do that correctly. Let's try that again. Should I put them on one map? Oh, well. I can still put them on one map. I just have to select them all and do that. But I don't want to realign them all again. I mean, technically, if I reselected 3 and did it, it should give me the exact same results. Because they're just duplicated. So I'll do that instead. This one won't work here though, because I actually shifted that one. I don't think that should work. I could be wrong. So that's, yeah, you can see it's slightly shifted. So I need to actually redo the last 3. But exporting it as one texture, because it kind of just means they not necessarily use an atlas, but it just saves texture room, you know. I need to get better at using atlases. It's something I just don't do, but it definitely would have made my scene a lot more manageable and take way less time. But I'm just not good at using atlases. I've never really learned or been taught. And I've always said, well, I've not always said, but I say that saying like, oh, just never taught is never a great excuse, because you can always go and learn. There's enough resources online, you know, but... But it is when you don't get someone approach you and give you like a lesson on something, it definitely feels harder. Let's go file, no. Someone messaged me. No. Let's throw a notification on Discord. Hey, look, another bot. Hold on a minute. They're separate materials. Silly me. So you have material 26. Let's do 26 ruler. Oh, that means I should be doing it for these as well. There is a way to copy, but I swear it never works for me. So I'm just going to go and do it manually. So I feel like if I click it and I assume it works, and then we'll export it and it won't. Let's just do it manually. There you go. Right, one last attempt. FBX, there. Coming to here. File new. Coming to here. Coming to here. Okay, should give us one texture. Nice, all of them compiled on top of each other. Do this. Rotate it by 90 degrees. Boom. That looks pretty... Let's offset it. There you go. That's fine. Cool. And then we go file, export. I just want to export the normals. I got to reselect the file. Nice. Do I have it in here? No, I don't. What's his name? Moss is a actor in there. Why are you not on Twitch? Well, I was going to say because I was getting no views on Twitch. Gotta go, good stream. Have a good one, Moose. But I'm getting no views on YouTube again. I was getting like 10 to 15 viewers on YouTube before heading over to Twitch. But Twitch I was getting no views, so I didn't see the point. I would like to swap to Twitch, but no one watches me over there, so it makes it very hard. I'm not allowed to do both because I'm a Twitch affiliate. YouTube has no problem with it. YouTube won't tell me off for streaming on both, but Twitch will, unfortunately. Might get 6 views. Dude, sometimes I'll get up to... I've had up to like 20 views before, but like everyone just like vanishes some weeks and I get nothing. Admittedly, at least it gets saved as a VOD permanently on YouTube, so that means people can get back and watch it. But I do think YouTube has offered me more views and stuff than Twitch ever has. Because I streamed on Twitch for like 3 years and wouldn't get any views. On YouTube, yeah, I'm getting terrible views today, but there's been weeks where I've definitely had something. I've been so bored recently. Bored doing what? Are you supposed to be working, or have you just had nothing to do? What am I doing? Select this folder. I'm exporting the normals out. PNG, 2K, boom. Drag the normals in. Nothing really, because I have... Nothing really because have gotten a job yet. Because you haven't gotten a job yet, I assume you mean, right? You play games and stuff, do you, right? That's always a good time saver. Time waster. I don't think playing games is a waste of time, so I don't want to call it a time waster. I think if it's something you enjoy, it's not a waste of time. I mean, with that said, I'm not saying that spending all your time just playing games is a good use of your time. But if you don't have anything else to do, playing games is definitely a... oh, that doesn't look too bad, actually. Playing games is a... definitely something you're able to do. I'm getting easily distracted. Hey, man, we all get distracted when we're doing that kind of stuff. I don't blame ya. Can't find anything to play. I played Jump King recently. If you've got the money spare, though, it's like a tenner. I think it was really fun, but for a tenner, I wouldn't recommend for a tenner. I do think that's... I don't know. A lot of people would disagree with me on that because they say, no, Jump King has loads of content. But it's not about the content or how long you can play it for, because obviously it's like a game that takes a long time to complete for certain people. But it's like Flappy Bird, for example. You could play Flappy Bird for thousands of hours and try to beat the score, but it doesn't mean I don't think it wasn't deserving of being free. Sure, £1 or £2 maybe, but it still wasn't a lot going into it. I don't know. A tenner's a lot, I feel. Do you get my monitors down for my graphics tablet so I might be able to create some rocks? Nice, that rocks! I just like playing video games. It's like I was saying to my mate Jack today. Jack always says he doesn't find time for video games, and he has less time than a lot of people. I agree, but if you love something, you'll find time. And that's not me putting him down. That's me saying that he has other interests that he sometimes will prefer to put first, and that's completely fine. He likes reading. He would prefer to spend his time out with friends than playing a video game indoors or playing single player games, and that's fine. I'm quick typing, so I'm writing really bad. Nice. You know what? Let's typing test. Which is my favorite. There's a specific type of test I like, this one. Because it's randomly generated, and it's... I think randomly generated is better, because if you know exactly what you're writing, you're obviously going to type faster. Let's see how fast we go. I'm going to say I'm going to do 85, because I tend to do worse when I'm streaming. And I've already done a word wrong. You know what? We're going to refresh because of that. Oh, wait, I thought it said man somehow. Pound me family. Interesting. Oh. I'll put it. 88. I was close to what I thought. All my mates haven't been on doing... Since graduation, all my mates haven't been on doing work session or gaming. Oh, that sucks. I've always had a lot of friends who, God, it's going to sound really deep and like I'm trying to, like, I've got to talk about my life. No, I've always had a lot of friends who I've always had to reach out to when I want to do something. I'm not saying that's what you're doing wrong or anything, but like, growing up, I quickly realized... that unless I'm going out of my way to ask people to do things and to hang out, people don't tend to ask me. That sounds like I'm a really lonely person, but and I am. No, edge running wood. But yeah, I've always been the one to always have to ask people. I And they seem to enjoy my company and stuff. It's just, it's never really been the reverse. People won't often come to me. I always have to go to them. And I'm always available. When people ask me, maybe I'm too weak, but I will always be like, yeah, even if I'm busy, I'm like, yeah, let's go. Like, I just want to hang out. I like people. Maybe that's why I like streaming. I like people. I like speaking to people. I like this kind of interactions I have. I think it's really interesting, and I just enjoy people's company. Hello. Oh, hello. It's you again. How's it going, man? I was flattening off my chair. That's why my English went to again. Nice. Oh, falling. I was like, what the hell's flattening off your chair? You're falling off your chair. I'm so far away from this monitor, and it's 2K, so the text is like this. Also, nothing on my description worthy of watching. Oh, really? Have you watched Witcher? How are you today? I'm pretty good. We've had a couple of people in chat keeping me entertained, which has been nice. I've said it before, I'd rather have a few people... Like, don't get me wrong, if I had the option of having a populated chat, I'd say, yeah, oh, great. But as long as I have people who are in chat and who are communicating, that's more important to me than having 100 people who aren't saying anything. So yeah, it's been nice because I've had people actually in chat trying to communicate, like they're not able to. Give me some nice communication. You know what? I kind of want it so there is a gap. I was working. I didn't have time to join earlier. That's fine. Coming up with your excuses, I see. You know, I always find one of the funniest things that happen is when you're like, you say something sarcastically and someone takes you like serious and they think you're upset. I never know how to respond to that. I'm always just like, like, I'm not actually upset. I'm just trolling. I'm just messing around, man. Did have a job interview on Monday. Thinking, wait, what? Nice, nice. Hey, man, if you have had a job interview, you are already further than I ever got trying to apply for jobs. Jesus. I technically didn't have an interview for this job. I kind of just sort of got it. They saw my stream, thought, wow, this is a cool guy. It's the easiest way to explain it. And offered me my job. I would have loved to interview, just because it's good practice, even if I don't get the job. But never being given that opportunity was always really sad. This needs to be pulled forward a little bit. Cool, now select all of this. Wish I could work in the 3D industry someday. Hey man, finally happened for me. I hope it will happen for you. Together strong. Artist, together strong. I don't like... I've never been the kind of person to believe that, oh, you just wait and good things will happen. You gotta put yourself out there. You gotta actually, you know, try. And that's just how it is. And I don't want to sit here and say it will happen one day, because I'm not a believer of that. When people tell me, oh, it will happen one day, you just... I know I'm kind of repeating myself now, but you just got to believe. No, I have to apply myself and hope it happens. I'm never going to... I don't like to say it's going to happen, because at the end of the day, it's not false promises, but it's like... I don't really know how to explain it. I just want to be realistic about the situation, you know. But I hope it happens one day for you, because it's really good. I'm enjoying myself a lot, and being able to actually sit at home and do 3D for a living is fantastic. I could work for a company too and still find it fun, like go out and work for them. But I work from home, which is even better. And you got to work pieces on my portfolio, not the best. Oh, you've got your Sniper Elite one. What other one do you have? Oh my god, he's spamming me. Cool. What time is it? I'll probably end the stream relatively soon. I'll just get these in. TIE Fighter. You know what? That's really weird. Me and my mate couldn't remember the name of the TIE Fighter the other day. So you mentioned it's kind of funny. Believe it or not, I've never seen any movie. I'll just say this. Any movie with the word star in the title. Or show. Let's get that out as well. I say it like that because it rules out everything in one sentence. It's been rough for me. I don't have the motivation to... Oh, God. My eyes like blood. To 3D, the last time I work on some kind of project... projects were like Live Num 21. What? Last time I work on some kind of projects will like Live Num 21. He's saying when you were 21. My brain. Sorry. Oh, no. I will spend like one day, not on stream, off stream, just sitting here and organizing all these files, so everything's quite neat. Oh, was like live number 21. Live number 21? Wait, is there something called live number 21? I'm like looking now. I don't know, I'm confused. I'm still confused. I'm not a very smart person. Oh, God. Cool. Wait, why are they hanging off so much? What? Are they actually hanging off that much? No. That should be pointing perfectly aligned. Did I write? Whoops! Did I write the number kind of wrong? Oh, I did. Wow, that 0.02 really pulled down a lot. Gotta delete this as well. Get our textures in, which I haven't exported yet, have I? Nope. I did already export it. Alright, pop that in here. Drag that in. We'll do another instance to save. People always tell me instances are the way you're supposed to do it, so... Bow, edge, wood. Bow, edge, wood. We want to get edge railing. Pop it in here. I should rename the textures as well. Bow, edge, wood, BC, of it. Hold on a minute. What is this? What is this? Did I not export as the right setting? I didn't. There you go. We got this, drag you on yon. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. BC. Oh, bugger, I don't need that one either. I need the normal map. Delete the ones I don't need out of my actual folder, so I don't actually drag in the wrong ones in the future. Save our project. That was fast. Save all. Because I haven't saved in a while. There you go. Cool. Coming to here. Assign the material on here. I should change that. Nice. Then actually open this up. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. We've got some edge railing now. Ooh, it's looking good, looking good. It's pretty exciting. What I mean is that the last time I used Blender for some projects was when you streamed the live number 22. Oh, right. Sorry, I should have been able to guess that. Right. So how long ago was that? Like 8 months ago? Hey man, we all have our I was gonna say stouts. That's not the word I'm looking for. We all have our gaps in production. That's just how it goes, man. Well, the reason I was probably able to do it so long... How long ago was that? 10 months ago. The reason I was able to do it so long is because I streamed it probably. It helped keep me motivated. It keeps me on a schedule. Even though I'm only doing it 2 days a week because I'm working full time. It keeps me doing it. And that's great. I'm not telling you should stream, but maybe if you put yourself on a schedule and sort of force yourself to do it. Even if you watch TV at the same time or something. It can be really... Like, TV, in my opinion... Oh, that is not good. That's not supposed to be like that. TV, in my opinion, is a really good way to work. And I know that sounds silly. But for me, the more relaxed I am when working, the more work I do. I've always been like that. Oh, right, I was realigning it on here, so now we've moved it away. Right. Yeah, so the more relaxed I am, the more work I do, right? And so, like, talking to you guys, it distracts me from thinking that what I'm doing is actually work, because I'm just relaxed and I'm chilling. So if I wasn't talking to you guys, I'd be watching TV instead. But I'd still be working, because, yeah, it doesn't work for everybody, but it's how I stay productive. And it's something it's when teachers were like, oh, you're not allowed to watch TV or stuff when working, it'll make you less productive. Nah. Get out of here. It always made me more productive. And I know exactly why. I just explained to you guys, because it makes me feel more relaxed. The more relaxed I feel about working, the less it feels like I'm doing work. So I get more done because I don't feel like I'm doing work. I feel like I'm just having fun. Or just doing something in the background while enjoying myself. I think it's something I tell people a lot, because we all have a different way that we like doing things, right? So I feel like it's important. I like telling people that's how I enjoy studying, how I enjoy working, I haven't studied in years because I don't go to school anymore, but how I enjoy doing anything, because I think it's important for people to know that there's not one correct way to be productive. It's any way that you feel like it works for you. And when you find that way that works for you, that's when you'll realize what makes you productive and why it makes you productive. Redding wood, bottom. edge railing wood. There you go. And then we also need the... What is this part? We've got this bit too. Whatever, I'll do that part a different time. Did I export this one already? Metal beam, I did. What happens to the wagon you was working on recently? The one that one of your workmates designed. Oh, wow. Unfortunately, it doesn't work with us anymore. In fact, she got let go while I was designing it, while I was making it. Size props. There you go. I go into Marmoset. Wonder if we could find it. Mechanical beams, female. Damn, I can't see it. File. Evan recent. Man, I can't find it anywhere. Wagon. Documents. Was it not called Wagon? Do you remember what it's called? I'd like to find it and show you the Marmoset document, but here's some pictures of it. Oh, nice. Fire. Thanks, man. It looks a bit clean. Oh, yeah, it was a bit rushed. What I should have done was make some more like dirt mugs where wood touches wood and stuff like that. And then keep like down here, have it like a bit more grimier and stuff. But I did this as like a break to the boat scene, so I didn't want to spend too long on it. I just wanted to get something out and then go back to the boat, like a little distraction from it. So I wasn't constantly just working on the boat, if that makes sense. But you're right, it definitely is too clean. 100%. That's another thing I do. I'll break off of my existing projects to do something else, because that also helps me focus. These sound like the worst things for advice. Or, you know, don't work on your work to work on it. But it's just like small things that like help me stop, sort of helps me to stop from losing my drive. Because if you lose your drive, you're gonna be like, oh, I can't do any of the work, I've lost my drive. So having these like small ways that I help prevent myself from losing the drive, is really, really good. Will you make the backside made of glass? The back, what, here? What do you mean on the actual? What do you mean on the wagon? Where's the wagon? Here. Because it's just if you mean the wagon, it's just like this. But if you mean the this, it is glass. So we want a wood tile. So this one. Oh yeah, that's it. We just need it to be rotated. Oh, I kind of like that actually. That works pretty well. That should be the same on this side. Yeah. Although, do we think the colour should be different? I think it should just sort of match this, right? If it's matching this, it needs to be more... Probably there. That's still off. Where's our unlit? There you go. So I wanted to match this colour here. And you can't just colour pick it, because that's not how things work. Unfortunately, I wish it was that easy. That matches more like this wood here, which isn't a bad shout either. Never mind, didn't notice it was already done. I actually want to improve it. I want to have like I want it to be rougher at the top, and then I want it to make it so when you're on the side, it's less transparent. So on the Fresnel. And same with the Sniper Elite, I just needed to finish so it can be portfolio. Exactly, like just getting it out there, you know. It's really, really important. Because people tell me all the time, no, Steve, you gotta put your all into it, gotta make it perfect. And like I was literally saying this earlier, I never do that. I never make my work perfect because I would never have time to finish anything if I did, you know. And I think that's a really important lesson people need to acknowledge. Knowledge. God, I can't quite colour match it. Colour matching hard, okay. It's because that's more flat, I think, where this has more shading on it. That's not too bad for now. I think it needs to be a little bit less saturated. But that's not too bad for now. I was working on improvements for 3 months. Exactly, yeah. Whereas you could have just... No, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. What I'm saying is, or you could have spent that time making something new. Spending 3 months on a new thing, you know? But don't get me wrong. If you felt like that was worth it and it looks way better than you wanted it to, that's also a good use of your time. It just really depends on what you're valuing as your time. You know what? I think that looks fine. Do we think... Oh, I'll be baking the lighting. They'll probably get darker. Because I think they're a bit too bright. Oh, yeah. We're getting some textures. Woo! I do think I need to do a proper texture to this. But yeah, we can actually look at the boat and it looks like it's getting textured. Nice. We've obviously got this we need to fix. But I am going to call it a day. I need to still get this roofing done when we get time. But other than that, it's just getting these bits done, getting this bit done. And I'm just going to do tiling textures because you're just going to see it from a distance. Same here. It's going to be similar to this. Just up here. This part. These bits. And then making something look really nice on here. Because I think that's the biggest part of our ship. Is having the sails look good. But I think we're really close. We're looking at M416, M416, M416. More bots in the chat. Oh, right, okay. Why don't you model an M4A1, the better gun? Boom. I don't know how far behind you are in the stream, but just the bits I was going over. So boom, boom, flag up here, this part. These, I could always, like I said, improve these parts, but I think it's good enough. Oh yeah, here. Like this part here. So I could actually have this as a separate texture. Like I could cut it and make my own bit here, because I think I should, because I think it'll look better. So that I'd probably do as well. And then I think that's about it. And then I actually want to redo her, make her look a bit better. But other than that, yeah, be done. And then we can finally work on a new project. Just creating my modular pieces. Nice, nice, nice. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm so glad you guys could show up and give me some company while I worked. I've already added some grunge maps. But you're right, maybe I should be adding more. Like that. A lot of them are quite subtle. Just to add some detailing. And obviously I've got like... I see grunge maps. I feel like I've used that word incorrectly. Why is that? What is that? Is that unbaked? How do I move it? What's my 3D cursor for that? Oh, static. There you go. Want to see the potato bag, please? There you go. Potatoes. Would you make the stone float up and down? The stone does float up and down. This metal looks trash, though. Why does the metal look so disgusting? What's going on with that? Looks a little bit better. That's too shiny. That's a bit better. It needs to be darker. That's a bit better. Okay. Yeah, maybe because it's mostly realistic, it feels too clean, if you know what I mean. Yeah! I'm mostly realistic, sorry. Yeah, I know what you mean, I know what you mean. It could always have more grunge and stuff. It probably would look better. But yeah, I'm going to do a lighting build after the stream ends. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next Friday when we do our next stream. Catch you guys again. Catch you guys then. Wee. I like waiting a couple of seconds just in case people aren't quite caught up.